The sun went down at 5, but the clock stopped at 6. Now I'm stuck in a darkness that no candle can fix. I've counted every shadow creeping across the floor, waiting for the click of a key in the door. I've paced the same hallway until the carpet wore thin, tracing the outlines of where you have been. The moon is a witness, cold and unkind, to the way that you're leaving me further behind. It's the longest night of my life, and it's only just started. The air is still heavy with the words we departed. Every second is a mountain, every minute is a sea between the man that I was and who I have to be. I'm begging the stars to just burn out and gray, but the dawn is a lifetime away. In the longest night of my life, I tried to close my eyes, but the pillows smell of you, a soft cotton torture I'm shivering through. I turn on the TV just to drown out the beat of a heart that's still calling for you in its sleep. The world is outside, fast asleep in their beds, while I'm trapped in the things that we never quite said. The coffee is bitter, the kitchen is vast. I'm a prisoner of always and a victim of past. They say the earth keeps spinning, that the cycle never ends, but time is a river that no longer bends. I'm caught in the rapids, I'm stuck in the dark, waiting for morning to leave just one spark. The dawn is a lifetime away. In the longest night of my life, 2:15, 3 a.m. The silence is screaming your name again. I'm still here, I'm still in the dark, just waiting for the sun to break my heart. The longest night, it never ends. The LED light blinks at 3 a.m. I reach out hoping minutes of hey, where you been? But it's just an email about a meeting in the morning, a digital reminder of the life I'm now performing. I've kept your contact pinned at the very top, waiting for the typing bubbles that always seem to stop. I check my signal, I reset the Wi-Fi to acting like the hardware is the reason I'm not hearing from you. Now my phone only rings for work, only buzzes for the grind, never for the secrets that we left behind. It's a deadline, it's a dial-in, it's a corporate tone, the loudest way you're telling me I'm sitting here alone. I'm staring at the glass, praying for a glitch, for a missed call notification to flip the switch, but the screen stays cold, the silence is a perk, and my phone only rings for work. I scroll back to the voice notes from a year ago, just to hear you laugh, just to feel the glow. But the storage is full and the cloud is getting thin, like the memory of the skin that I used to be in. I used to dread the battery dying on the train. Now I don't even charge it, let it drain, because no one's checking in to see if I made it home. I'm just a line on a spreadsheet, a ghost in the chrome. Delete the drafts, clear the cache, wipe the history clean, but I can't find the undo for the spaces in between. I take 1,000 wrong numbers or a telemarketer's lie, just to hear a human voice instead of letting this die. Yeah, my phone only rings for work, only buzzes for the grind, never for the secrets that we left behind. It's a deadline, it's a dial-in, it's a corporate tone, the loudest way you're telling me I'm sitting here alone. I'm staring at the glass, praying for a glitch, for a missed call notification to flip the switch, but the screen stays cold, the silence is a perk, and my phone only rings for work. And my phone only rings for work. Please leave a message after the beep, but I'm the only one with the promise to keep. Ring, ring. Just another Monday morning, just another Monday. Fade out. Just another Monday. Promised I'd never be the guy with a guitar, singing about a girl in a broken down car. I mocked the cliches and the radio gold, the stories of misery that never get old. But here I am sitting on a cold bathroom floor, writing down rhymes about your hand on the door. It turns out the lyrics I used to despise are the only things honest enough for your eyes. It's just another sad song for the broken and blue, a few dusty chords that I'm aiming at you. The same 3-minute tragedy, everyone knows how the fire turns to ash and the garden just goes. I'm a cliche in a jacket, a ghost in the light, just another sad song to get through the night. I'm looking for metaphors that haven't been used to describe the way that my spirit is bruised, but shattered fits better than any new word. Lonely is the loudest thing I've ever heard. I used to think heartache was a choice you could make, until I felt the structural integrity break. Now I'm rhyming apart with the state of my heart, watching the finish line turn back to the start. Put it on a record, spin it till it skips. The taste of the goodbye still fresh blush on my lips. It's unoriginal, this pain in my chest, but it's hitting me harder than all of the rest. It's just another sad song for the broken and blue. A few dusty chords that I'm aiming at you. The same 3-minute tragedy. Everyone knows how the fire turns to ash and the garden just goes. I'm a cliche in a jacket, a ghost in the light. Just another sad song to get through the night. Change the key, drop the beat, I'm just a melody dying on the street. Yeah, it's just another one. One more for the pile, hope it makes you cry, even for a while. Just another sad song. The clock on the wall is a hammer on a nail, beating out a rhythm that's destined to fail. I'm watching the red hand sweep around the white, dividing the wreckage of our last night. They say time heals, they say time flows, but time is a predator that nobody knows. I've memorized the dust motes dancing in the air, while I wait for a ghost who's no longer there. And I'm counting the seconds since you walked out the door. 1,000, 2,000, then a million more. I'm measuring my life by the space between breaths, by the silence that follows our little death. Every tick is a heartbeat I'm losing to you. Every talk is a hole that I'm falling through. I'm not moving forward, I'm just treading the blue, counting the seconds without you. The coffee's gone cold, the ice is all turned to a puddle of water where the bridge used to burn. I check my watch like I got somewhere to be, but I'm just a man lost in a chronic city. 60 for a minute, 60 minutes for the pain to settle in my bones like a freezing rain. I used to wish for forever, for time to stand still. Now it's standing so quiet, it's starting to kill. Is it 3 in the morning or 3 in the years? I can't see the dial through the salt of these tears. If I could just stop the gears, if I could break the spring, would it stop the vibration of this hollow ring? I'm counting the seconds since you walked out the door. 1,000, 2,000, then a million more. I'm measuring my life by the space between breaths, by the silence that follows our little death. Every tick is a heartbeat you breathing next to me? 2, 1. Everything we were is finally undone. 0. I walked into the kitchen and I tripped on the air, where the ghost of your laughter used to hang in a pair. The cupboards are full, but the house is so thin, like the walls are all holding their breath to begin. I tried to fill the silence with the sound of the fan, but it's just a hum that doesn't understand how the space on your pillow is a canyon so deep. I'm terrified of falling every time I'm asleep. It's the void you left behind. It's a hole in the light. It's the coldness that swallows the edge of the night. I'm throwing my heart down a well with no floor, just waiting for an echo that doesn't come anymore. I can't paint over shadows or hide from the blind. I'm just living in the hollow of the void you left behind. Your keys are still sitting on the edge of the shelf. They look like they're waiting to be used by yourself. I moved them in, then I moved them right back. Afraid if I touch them, the ceiling will crack. I went to the movies just to sit in the dark, but your absence was sitting there, making its mark. The stranger beside me had a scent like your hair, and I had to leave, 'cause I couldn't breathe in the air. People say give it time, like it's something to trade, but the bigger the love, the deeper the shade. I'm not getting over or moving along. I'm just the echo of a beautiful song. It's the void you left behind. It's a hole in the light. It's the coldness that swallows the edge of the night. I'm throwing my heart down the well with no floor, just waiting for an echo that doesn't come anymore. I can't paint over shadows or hide from the blind. I'm just living in the hollow of the void you left behind. It's quiet now, too quiet to stand. Just a handful of nothing in my open hand. The void, it's all that's left of us. I'm staring at the floorboards where the wood begins to fray, tracing every fracture where the colors turn to gray. We used to build a fortress out of promises and wine, but now I'm just a shadow crossing over every line. I reached out for the counter, but my hand just passed right through. Like I'm becoming nothing in a world that's missing you. The gravity is shifting and the anchors won't hold tight. I'm losing my dimension in the middle of the light, and I'm falling through the cracks, slipping through the floor into a place where us doesn't live here anymore. I'm a letter with no address, I'm a whisper in a gale, I'm a ghost in my own story, turning thin and turning pale. You were the ground beneath me, the only map I had to track. Now the world is opening up and I'm falling through the cracks. Neighbors see me walking, but they look right through my skin, like I'm a pane of glass where the winter's settled in. I try to scream your name just to see if I'm still real, but the silence is the only thing that I can actually feel. I'm shrinking in the hallway, I'm fading in the hall, waiting for a solid hand to catch me as I fall. But you're 1,000 miles away, or maybe just a breath, and this slow motion descent feels a lot like little deaths. There's no bottom to this canyon, no ending to the drop. I'm waiting for the moment when the spinning starts to stop. But every time I think I've hit the dirt and found my way, the surface just dissolves and I'm back to yesterday. Yeah, I'm falling through the cracks, slipping through the floor into a place where us doesn't live here anymore. I'm a letter with no address, I'm a whisper in a gale, I'm a ghost in my own story, turning thin and turning pale. You were the ground beneath me, the only map I had to track. Now the world is opening up and I'm falling through the cracks. Down, just going down. No one hears the sound of a heart and nothing. Falling, falling. The refrigerator hums a low and lonely tune, while the moonlight carves a silver path across the spoon. I'm standing on the linoleum, right where we used to spend, trying to remember where your heartbeat ends and mine begins. The wine glass on the counter still has the ghost of your red stain, but the only thing pouring through the window is the rain. I close my eyes and reach out for a waste that isn't there. just waltzing with the shadows in the cold, unmoving air. It's our last dance in the kitchen, but I'm dancing it alone, to the rhythm of a house that's forgotten it's a home. I'm swaying to the silence, stumbling through the dark, trying to catch a flicker of a long extinguished spark. And my feet are heavy laid, and the floor is sinking fast in this kitchen table ballroom of a love that didn't last. I remember how you'd laugh when I stepped upon your toes, how we'd sway between the dishes and the laundry in the rows. Now the tiles are like ice, and the air is thin and sharp, and my chest is just the wreckage of a broken string harp. I'm humming that one melody, the one you used to hate, but now it's all I have to keep the memories in state. I'm spinning past the pantry, I'm sliding past the sink, one more turn before I let myself stop and start to think. The music didn't stop, the record didn't break, you just walked out the door and left the silence in your wake. But as long as I keep moving, as long as I don't stop, I can't pretend the other shoe isn't ever gonna drop. It's our last dance in the kitchen, but I'm dancing it alone, to the rhythm of a house that's forgotten it's a home. I'm swaying to the silence, stumbling through the dark, trying to catch a flicker of a long extinguished spark. When my feet are heavy lit, and the floor is sinking fast in this kitchen table ballroom of a love that didn't last. Oh, we're one step back, two steps left, I'm a master of the dance of the lonely and bereft. The light is fading out, the kitchen's getting cold, and I'm finally letting go of the hand I used to hold. I'm staring at the corner where the gloss is starting to peel, at the only piece of us that still feels heavy and real. You're laughing at something the camera couldn't see, with your head tilted back, looking nothing like leaving me. The light hits your eyes in that golden hour glow, a moment frozen in time from a life I used to know. I've deleted the rest, I've cleared out the digital space, but I can't find the strength to bury this face. It's the last picture I kept, the one I can't burn, the lesson in love that I refuse to learn. Your thumb's in the frame, slightly out of focus, like a slow motion ghost, trying to notice that the world was still bright, that the air was still sweet, for everything shattered and turned to concrete. I'm holding the edges till my knuckles turn white on the last picture I kept of the rest of my life. There's a coffee stain blooming on the bottom left side, a map of the mornings where I've tried and I've lied. I carry it with me like a heavy stone in my coat, a paperweight holding down the words I never wrote. I've memorized every thread in that sweater you wore, and the way your hair tangled like waves on the shore. If I look long enough, I can almost hear you breathe, and forget for a second that you had to leave. They say memories fade like ink in the sun, that the healing begins when the looking is done. But if I let go of this 4:6 frame, I'm afraid I'll forget how to whisper your name. It's the last picture I kept, the one I can't burn, the lesson in love that I refuse to learn. Your thumb's in the frame, slightly out of focus, like a slow motion ghost, trying to notice that the world was still bright, that the air was still sweet, for everything shattered and turned to concrete. I'm holding the edges till my knuckles turn white on the last picture I kept of the rest of my life. Oh, just a piece of paper, just a chemical trace of a girl I once knew in a different place. I'll put it away, maybe tomorrow, but tonight it's the only cure for this sorrow. The last one, the only one. I'm standing in the hallway where the light begins to bleed. I'm becoming a version of myself I didn't think I'd need. A little more transparent, a little less defined, like a pencil sketch left out in the rain, left behind. I spoke your name to the mirror, but the glass didn't fall. I'm just a muffled echo lost in a heavy morning fog. The more I try to hold on, the less there is to touch. I guess I'm finally breaking from loving you too much. So just stand there in the doorway and watch me fade away into the quiet gray of an ordinary day. I'm losing my edges, I'm slipping out of sight, like a dying candle in the middle of the night. You don't have to reach out, you don't have to stay, just fold your arms and watch me fade away. My footsteps don't make a sound upon the hardwood floor. I'm a ghost in my own house, hovering by the door. I watched you fold the laundry, I watched you pour the tea, and you looked right through the space that used to be me. I'm a statue made of smoke, I'm a story told in breath. This slow dissolve is a lonely kind of death. I'm becoming the background, I'm becoming the wall, waiting for the gravity to finally let me fall. Don't blink, or you'll miss the moment I turn blue and evaporate into the memory of you. It's not a sudden crash, it's not a violent end, it's just the slow motion vanishing of a lover and a friend. So just stand there in the doorway and watch me fade away into the quiet gray of an ordinary day. I'm losing my edges, I'm slipping out of sight, like a dying candle in the middle of the night. You don't have to reach out, you don't have to stay, just fold your arms and watch me fade away. Can you see the window through my chest? I'm finally finding some bit of rest. I'm almost gone now, almost thin as air. Look again, I was never there. Standing on the street corner where we first said hello, but the compass in my chest doesn't know where to go. I've got a pocket full of keys that don't fit any lock, just a ghost in a suit walking around the block. I used to have a roof, used to have a light waiting in the window to guide me through the night. Now the walls are just timber and the floors are just stone, and I'm realizing house is a word for being alone. 'Cause you were my home, you were my sacred ground, the only place on earth where I wanted to be found. I don't need the bricks or the white picket fence. With Without you the architecture doesn't make sense. I'm a vagabond heart under a sky of cold chrome, searching for the doorstep. 'Cause you were my home. I walked past our window and saw a stranger inside, putting books on the shelves where we used to hide. They were painting the walls a shade of new start, while I'm still living in the ruins of a broken heart. I reached for the doorbell, then I remembered the day you packed the soul of the house and you carried it away. Now I'm just a trespasser on a memory lane, drenched to the bone in this lonesome rain. They say home is where the heart is, but mine's in your hand, and you're moving to a city I don't understand. I'm sleeping in my car, I'm sleeping on the floor, but I haven't been home since you walked out the door. Yeah, you were my home, you were my sacred ground, the only place on earth where I wanted to be found. But I don't need the bricks or the white picket fence. Without you the architecture doesn't make sense. I'm a vagabond heart under a sky of cold chrome, searching for the doorstep. 'Cause you were my home. The porch light is flickering, the locks have been changed. Everything familiar feels cold and estranged. I'm just a traveler with nowhere to go, checking the weather for a place I used to know.